welcome to another video. This video is going to be a bit different than usual. It's not going to be a recipe like we regularly do with some tips. I want to do more like a raw footage style. I'm still going to cut a bit to make it short, as condensed as possible, and I'm probably going to accelerate some parts. But it's more so for understanding those concepts again about the steps, and with like not much you can really get something very good. Like today I checked the fridge. I've got like one pepper, one onion. I've got actually more, but we are just two. So one pepper, one onion, half cabbage. I'm probably gonna use 1/4 of it. One sweet potato. Got like a big garlic, elephant garlic, and always having like coconut milk and the beans in can. If I don't have to soak mine, my dry one, I always have a can of organic beans. Red kidneys, you name it, always something like that. The same, always having like some organic vegetable in the fridge, like green peas, spinach, and also corn. And always, again, a lot of coconut oil. Use a lot of coconut oil, pretty good for you, for what I know. So again, this is not like a recipe per se. It's not like, I'm not like, oh, I'm making curry, guys, or I'm making whatever. It's more like, oh, I just have those ingredients and I try to make something out of it. But the key thing is I'm always doing the same over and over, but just I differentiated my dishes. Like my dish, like for example, like actually I'm gonna start right now. So I'm gonna start with the, I know I'm not using the right knife. I'm gonna start with my onions, which I do at 90% of the time. I start with the onions because I don't like them bitter. I like them nice and sweet. So I want them to be first. There we go. So here I don't need the oven. I won't cook any protein today, so I'm just using the burners. I'm going to try my best to show you how I do it. So here, meanwhile I'm doing that, take my pan, put it on. I'm on medium height right now, medium heat. So I'm putting good spatula of coconut oil. So again, remember with the knife skills, the grip, nice, don't go too fast, take your time, rather take your time than losing a finger. And here again, don't compare yourself to me. I've got over like 11 years of experience, so it's not about comparing anyone. It's about your progress and your understanding on how to open the fridge and be able to cook something just like that. So I can hear my onion sizzle. That means my pan was hot enough, but not even a big deal. So now I'm going to sweat them very briefly. I just want to make sure my coconut oil is melted. Now I'm reducing to medium. Next, what I want, I'm going to go for my cabbage because I like it tender too. So I'm probably just going to use 1/4. So I didn't show you that. So it was like that. So that was the half. I cut it in half again, and I put it on an angle and I remove my core. Like you see the core is here. Instead of, yeah, you could do like that, but I want something stable. So here, and then an angle, like. The same here. But the core is very thick and we don't want it. Then starting here. Like I said, I try to be regular, but it's not like gastronomy here, not two-star restaurant, two-star Michelin, so we just do our best. And it's just about enjoying good food at the end, it's not dinner time, you come home after a long day, I'm not wondering like, oh, is it good enough? Is it perfect enough? No, I'm just like bang, bang, bang. But I'm usually pretty starving, and my people too. So I'm not wasting time on that. So I stir everything, make sure my coconut oil is covered all my onions and my cabbage mostly. And now I want to accelerate the process. So for accelerating the process, I will cover it, really medium, then on the side, and right now I can focus on something else. So I've got that huge garlic. First time actually we got some last week to try. It's actually like a mix between onion and garlic. Very important for the garlic. So many people are like, oh, I can't digest garlic. It was the same with my mom. And until I told her, well, I'm like, you've got to remove the germ. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, there's a big germ inside. Well, of course, in that one it's going to be massive, but even the regular ones, you have a germ inside. Make sure you take it out, otherwise I can cause you massive stomach pain and discomfort. So here, you can't miss it anyway. Especially those ones, definitely can't miss it. So I'm taking it out. Then those ones are not so strong like the other ones, so I'm just gonna slice it, chop it quickly. Yeah, those big garlics are not as fragrant as the other one, and they don't stick as much too. Very not bad. You have the flavor, but it's not quite the same. I don't know how to describe it. So here it's going pretty well. I'm going to show my garlic. And I'm going to show my curry paste. Always have a yellow, red, green. I'm putting, yeah, like a good spoon, spoon and a half. So, we're done with that. Cabbage well done. Now, so now we're just going to mix my curry paste with my ingredients. And again, that's going to be very controversial. Some people are going to be like, oh, it's not the way you make curry. It's not about curry. It's about making up something when you come home. That's why I always keep curry paste, herbs, coconut milk, beans, fresh herb, like parsley. I use tons of parsley, tons of basil. Very important to have, like that you never run out of way of changing up your dish. So everything is well mixed. Because this is the thing, I always buy the same product. Sweet potatoes, onions, peppers, tons of peppers, spinach, kale, and if there's more, I just can do two things at the same time apparently. So I'm always starting the same way. So it's always onion, cabbage, mostly carrots, always the same. And then because I've got coconut milk, different herbs, different spices, I'm starting the same, but I'm changing the sauce or not. So like that is a different dish. One day I'm gonna make brown rice. One day I'm gonna put sweet potato. One day I'm gonna make gnocchi. You name it. There's many combinations, but I always start the same. I just tweak it as I go. Like many times I come home, I'm not kidding you, I'm starting cooking, I'm starting my onion, I'm starting everything, but I have no idea what I'm making. It happened to me so many times. So I'll just cut it in half, and here I want to try to be pretty consistent with my cutting. So try to do them the same. If you do them too thin, they're gonna cook. If you cut them too thin, they're gonna cook very fast, and they're gonna be mushy. They're gonna go to puree, like a puree. I don't want that today, so I'm just making them a bit thicker. That one is done. And the same for that one. Alright. So everything is going pretty well here. Everything is being nice and mixed. If it's not perfectly even, it's not a problem. Because now I'm adding my coconut milk. The reason why I put it now like kind of halfway, because I want it to reduce. Because if it's like that, for me it's too runny. I like my sauce to be thicker and to really cover and coat like a glaze on my veggies. That's the way I like it. So you can do. You don't have to reduce as much as I do, but this is where I put it now. So again, I'm stirring everything. Melting my coconut milk. Oh, boom, covering it right away. Done. So we are left with our beans and the peppers, and actually those guys. I'm just waiting for the coconut milk to be well mixed, and I'm going to throw that in. Meanwhile, we're going to put salt and pepper. I'm going to grab it right now. So, salt and pepper. So here I'm just going gross on the salt. I'm being generous because I know I'm gonna adjust it again. So I just pre-season as we usually do. Pepper. You can put sriracha or cayenne too. The red curry have a bit of kick already, so it's up to you how strong you like it. So yeah, everything is nice and well mixed here. Boom, my sweet potatoes. Alright. So I keep moving left and right. It's not the most, it's not the best angle for the camera. It's just that pan doesn't work with the induction. So I'm going to do it on my beautiful burner. Alright, now I cover it. I'm going to crank it just a bit, so I was at 5, I'll put it at 6. So I already washed my pepper. I'm just getting it ready now, it doesn't mean I'm going to throw it away. And really try when you cook, it's very important. Be organized, don't freak out, just take your time. If something is too hot, you just take it out of the burner, or it's down of your burner. Try to be relaxed when you cook, to be efficient and fast, but try to relax. Like you see, I put everything on the side, so it's easy, but there is like one can here, everything is organized. But I know I've been practicing for a long time, and it's maybe not your case, but that's what you want to achieve, and this is why it's way easier to work in that kind of environment than if you start adding stuff everywhere. It can become overwhelming very quick and not enjoyable at all. So here, I don't know, yeah, we're just gonna go not too thick, but not too thin. It's not a julienne. And here we see I'm not even worried because it's on medium heat, so there's not much to worry about. I know it's gonna stick a bit on the bottom because of the onion and the potatoes. They always do that when you put potatoes in sauce or something. They're gonna start sticking on the bottom all the time. So just don't be surprised if it happens. So yeah, everything is boiling. I'm gonna still keep it covered. And then I will add my peppers pretty close to the end because I like them crunchy and not to cook. I will rinse my bean and put it at the end last minute too. I've got some green peas in the freezer or some spinach. Then I will throw again last minute. Remember, always your grains last minute, very important. And your beans are already pre-cooked, so you just put them in for 2 minutes just to warm them up pretty much. You cook them slightly a bit more if you want, and that's it. I see you very shortly. Alright, so reducing. I took off the cover like that. My coconut milk can evaporate. Otherwise it's not if I keep it covered. So very important to uncover it if you want to reduce your sauce. Otherwise it's gonna create steam, and the steam is gonna go back to your sauce, and you're gonna have something very runny. So right now it's pretty runny, which is okay because my potatoes are not cooked yet. That's why the timing with my coconut milk should match my sweet potatoes. So when that's done, then I will just throw my peppers and my green and my beans, and bon appetit. Welcome back. So that's been about not even 5 minutes, I think, that I stopped the video. Then that's been about 5 minutes and I stopped the video. Just organize a bit tidy. Meanwhile that's cooking, like that you can do the same too. Every time you've got a minute, just try to keep, the flow, keep doing the making the table, organizing. Start to getting pretty sticky and pretty thick. My potatoes are pretty much cooked. So now I know I'm gonna go with all my peppers. Again, don't know which side to be. So some veggies gonna give you more water than others. So that's something you're gonna have to understand. The more you use them, the more you're gonna find out which one is making your sauces wet or not. Like for example, I found that peppers will make your sauce wetter, and spinach also. Green peas not so much, but those two I found they make my sauce more liquid. So it's good to know, because anytime I thought, oh, I've got a perfect texture, that's the way I like it, then I will throw like some spinach, then I saute, or then I steam, or usually when I saute them actually, and then I will put them in my sauce, and even without the liquid, and it will make my sauce very runny. So just be aware of that. It's something to learn. So test it out, but just keep that in mind. And when you do something, see what you do differently and what happened, like that you understand exactly what's going on in the process. So I just turn it down on low because it's going a bit too fast right now. I want it to simmer and to infuse and to get more strength in the taste, and to make like more like a stronger aroma, stronger flavor around everything. So I just put it on low. Actually, I put it on minimum because I don't want it to stick. My texture is pretty good right now. My potatoes are cooked, so I just want it to simmer to cook my peppers a bit. I'm gonna rinse my beans. I'm gonna throw them in about 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna add my spinach or green peas. I'm not too sure yet which one, and I'll show you the result, and the taste is great. So like we said, it's not about making something fancy, it's about making up something and it's good. So this is all about that in those new video series. So my beans are rinsed. So I'm going to show you. So it's pretty thick, and there's not that much liquid left, but everything is well coated, as you can see. Everything is nice and coated, as you can see. That's what I mean now. So here ideal, I don't have any, but need to have some fresh cilantro, even parsley, great. And also try to have a lot of colors in your dish, like red, purple, green, to make it nice and appealing and to look fresh. Like if something into bland, usually I always throw some greens all the time just for the balance of the dish, especially for the eyes. We eat with our eyes too, so very important to really enjoy what you see. Get more even pleasure. So I'm gonna grab some, grabbing some spinach. I'm gonna throw some in, double check the seasoning, and we are good. So I'm raising the temperature again because I throw something very cold in it. So I'm cranking it a bit just to give it a nice heat. So I'm gonna crack it, give it a boil, and that's it. Don't forget double check your seasoning, make sure you test it. You probably will need more salt, definitely after putting all of that. So I'm gonna double check, make sure you do the same. And thank you so much for being with me. I really hope you enjoy this kind of new content, and I'll see you for the next one. Thank you.